This student raises a deep question about God's wrath. Watch how Stuart balances love and judgment through a powerful real-life story.
Now, my only question is, and this is usually typically a debate between cross denominations, is the issue that where many realize, especially in the Catholic religion, there is still this wrathfulness emanating from God himself. Now, through the deliverance of Jesus Christ, there is the acceptance of sin that was provided by human, essentially, per se, through our own free will, as was aforementioned. Now, my question is where does that wrathfulness begin to take hold? Because today, through a lot from what I've been able to hear, is that it's solely God loves you. And that's entirely what has been the main focus here. But I'm still confused as to where does that wrath come in? Because that hasn't been mentioned very much today.
Yep. So yesterday, I recently saw the first cut of a documentary coming out. It's at Sundance right now. It's called The Emmanuel 9. It's on the Charleston shooting in that church. Okay, every family except two individuals forgave that white racist shooter, Dylan Roof, who went into that church. What was the basis of their forgiveness? They talked about it in the courtroom. I saw the footage myself. They talked consistently about the love of Jesus Christ, but not just the love, the judgment of God as well. If there's not a judgment day, simply love in forgiveness of a shooter like that makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. So the wrath and judgment of God, truth, has to be at the same time lined up with grace and forgiveness. So that's why one of the moms stood up and went to the recorder to show, the video camera to show Dylan Roof, who was watching from a cell down below, if you remember, if you saw the footage. She held up a Bible that had pages of her son's blood soaked through, and she said, "You spilt the blood of my son, but Christ spilt his blood for you. I forgive you. I accept you. I want you to come back to our Bible study on Wednesday night." Okay, her understanding was what Christ commanded her to do, and that was through the judgment and wrath of God, as well as the love, grace, and forgiveness perfectly combined, shown on the cross.
Okay. Seems to